ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, utilizing brilliant methods such as
Good afternoon, baseball fans. This is Adam with Sturgis Cooper Live Ticket Baseball tonight. Getting ready for a home game here with the Stevens Raiders. Batting order for the Raiders is going to be number 7, Ian Beer, playing third base. Then number 8, Mason Brooks, playing shortstop. Then number 21, Jackson Dow, over at first base. Colton Morling, number 1, going to be in right field. Number 13, Luke Hanslick on the bump. Number 3, Ethan Wilson in center field. Number 18, Tristan Nelson in left. And number 5, Will Waldell at second. And behind the plate is number 14, Brody Thompson. Defensively for the Scoopers is Yaden Miller starting out on the bump, throwing to Kel Sundstrom behind the plate. And over at first is Dalen DeShock. Over at second base is Dylan Christensen. In the hot corner for this first game is Jack Knutson. And over at shortstop, for like the first time ever, is Bryson Herron. And then out in left field is Jaron Andrzejewski. And in center field is Xander Hiller. And in right field, Carter Williams. First pitch about to get underway here.
Leading up for the Raiders, number 7, Ian Beer.
Ian Beer is going to step in. And here we go, 4:02, the first pitch. First pitch is swung on, fouled, but straight back. About the warmest game of baseball we've had all season. It is a little bit breezy, blowing in from the south, straight in our faces here, so straight at the catcher. Second pitch is fouled off into the visitors' bullpen. So Miller quickly ahead here, 0-2. I'll be starting this game for you. KBHB will be picking up at around the 5 o'clock Mountain Time hour. Since this was a rescheduled game for Sunday afternoon, they have other programming, but they will pick up here in the first game and then should have the entirety of the second game. This is a doubleheader tonight. 2-2 now the count to Beer. And after starting 0-2, the count is full now.
Full count.
If you notice something a little different on your screen, or you're thinking you might be at a different ballpark, no, this is Strong Field. We got the outfield fence painted this week, so all the outfield signs were taken down, and we've got that kind of that teal, turquoisey blue, that Titan blue for the fence. And they painted both the inside and the outside.
Hit by pitch, takes Beer down to first base.
Miller trying to get command of his breaking ball, hits Beer, and he is awarded first base. Now up to bat is Mason Brooks, playing shortstop for this contest. This squad from Stevens will hit the ball quite well. They handle contact pretty well, so it's going to be up to the Scooper defense to get the outs here. Not a whole lot of outs are going to come by the strikeout. That one clips the corner, so ball one and strike one to Brooks. Down in the dirt, gets past Kell. And Beer gets down to second quite easily, trots down to second. Hot shot to Jack Knutson. Bounces off the heel of his glove, but stays on the infield. Runners do not advance. So an infield single there.
Now batting number 21,
Jackson Dow now up to bat. He is known for power, so this wind should help keep the ball in the park. Defense, outfield does back up. Takes first pitch, fouls it back. Just a hair above the zone, evens the count to 1-1. Two on, nobody out for Dial. Swing and a miss. A little off-speed pitch there from Miller. Kind of crossed him, Jackson, up a little bit. Pitch down low, going to even the count to 2-2. Now we're going to load the count here to 3-2. Swing and a miss. Dial goes down swinging. Come back to that off-speed pitch he got on strike two for the first out of the inning. That should take a little bit of pressure off the infield. The double play ends this inning, or does it just get one more out? They'll get 2 outs. Pitch down the dirt, bounces off Kill. Miller able to track it down to keep the runners from advancing any further than the 90 feet they did go. They were running on the pitch anyway. Miller behind now, 2-0. Morling pops it up, but it's going to sail into the bullpen. No, that left the ballpark. Wind taking that a mile. The 2-1. Just a bit low. It's going to be 3-1 to Morling. Swing and a miss. Morling kind of came out of his shoes on that one.
Full count, 1 out.
Another full count for Miller. It's like the third one of the inning here. Last time he got the K. Swing and a miss again for strike 3 for the second out. So 2 Ks for Miller here in the first inning after a walk and an infield single. Luke Hanslick now up to bat. So this is pitcher on pitcher. He takes first pitch, swings and misses.
He's down there. He's got his mom back now.
Strike 2, another swing and a miss. Kind of working that high inside corner. And the Raiders are having trouble getting on top of it here. Right back up the middle. Bryson make a play. Scoops it, throws it to Shock for the out to end the inning. No runs on one hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Raiders. And the Scoops are going to come up here. We'll go to break.
Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Brody, you don't need to throw down. Here it comes. Okay, so Miller comes in the top of the first and got in a little trouble, but come out with 2 strikeouts and a ground ball. Now leading off for the Scoopers, shortstop number 2, Bryson Heron. As I mentioned earlier, Luke Hanslick is going to start on the mound for the Raiders. And Brody Thompson behind the plate. First pitch is down in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled back for strike 1. 1-1 is the count now to Heron. Heron's got some good power to the outfield, but again, with that wind blowing in as strong as it is, gonna be tough to get it over any outfielders' heads here. Ball just misses, so 2-1 to Heron. Heron takes that pitch, slaps it to the second baseman. Second baseman fumbles it a little bit, but gains control and gets it over to Jackson Dow to retire Heron.
Hot shot handled by Will Waddell.
That was Will Waddell on the throw over there at second.
Batting your center fielder, number 12, Xander Heller.
Xander Heller now up to bat, playing center field in this game. Top of the zone for strike one. Outside for ball one. 1-1 the count now to Xander. So junior varsity players had 2 games today against the T area. Wasn't T's JV team, it was their sophomore freshman squad. First game, Scoopers came up just a bit short, 9-7. I didn't catch how many innings that was. Second game was 12-6 after 4, as they were going with 2-hour time limits with the varsity games afterwards. Swing and a miss, that's strike 2 for Heller. Foul tip, Heller stays alive. Probably wishes he had that pitch back. The 2-2. Takes that one, foul down the third base line. A little early on that changeup. All right, that outside, low and outside is going to give him a full count here for Heller. Heller doing a great job working the count here. This should be his 7th pitch of the at-bat. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chops that one. That's going to be trouble.
Great play by the Raiders infield.
Jackson Dow takes it on the hop, and Kanslick gets his foot on the base for the flip to retire Heron. Or to retire Heller. Dylan Christensen now up to bat, playing second base today. Two up, 2 down so far. Let's see if Dylan can find a way on and get something going here for the Scoops. At least get some traffic on the bases. Pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Oh boy, down low but called strike. Even the count to 1-1. Swung on, going to be soft liner to center fielder, but he is going to come in and picked it up. That was Ethan Wilson. 3 up, 3 down for the Scoopers. As we go to the top of the second when we come back.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their number one priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable. even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
All right, welcome back here. Coming in the top of the second, Abe Miller back on the bump. And Ethan Wilson, after retiring Dylan Christensen, is going to lead off for the Raiders here. And today is number 6 for the Scoopers, Aiden Wood's 18th birthday. He's not playing this afternoon because in the last contest he stole second and rolled up on his wrist and sprained his wrist a little bit, so he's hoping to be back in a week or two. So happy birthday out to Aiden Wood. First pitch is high and inside for ball 1, and then we go outside for ball 2. So 2-0 to Wilson. Just misses low for ball 3. That one's down the middle. Piped it. Wilson taking all the way. So 3-1 now. Up and out for ball 4. So Wilson trots down to first.
Wilson takes the walk. Now batting number 18, Tristan Nelson.
Out to bat is left fielder Tristan Nelson for the Raiders. Wilson takes off for second, is in there in plenty of time.
Second base. 1 ball, no strike.
Now in scoring position for Tristan. Swings on that one, pops it up high. Going to be a tough play, way the wind's blowing. Jack Knutson calls it, squeezes it, gets the first out of the inning here.
Nelson flies out to Knutson at third base, 1 out. Now batting number 5, Will Waddell.
Second baseman Will Waddell now up to bat. 1 out, 1 on. Runners going on first move. Not in time.
Wilson to third.
Pitch stays up for ball 2. Ball low for 3-0. So 4-pitch walk for Waddell.
Bring up your 9th hitter, number 14, William Thompson.
The boys from KBHB are on the call. They're getting ready to make the call, so in between innings here, I'll get you switched over to them. So you only have to put up with me a little bit longer. Brody Thompson now up to bat. First and third situation. Runner is going on the pitch. Catches the corner for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clips the corner for strike 2. Wild pitch is going to cause runners to score.
Wilson scores on the wild pitch. Waddell with third base.
Waddell trots to third. Just misses low. For ball 3 is going to be a full count to Thompson here. Tries to catch it outside corner and misses. Going to walk Thompson.
Thompson walks. Back to the top of the order. First and third.
So third walk of the inning for Miller.
Number 7, Ian Beard.
Ian Beard now going to stand in.
Courtesy running for Beer is number 22, Blake Olmstead.
Blake Olmstead comes in for Brody Thompson as a courtesy runner at first base. First pitch is down low. No throw to second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Nice little tailing away action on that pitch. 2-1 now. Working that outside corner. Got the call on that one. Didn't get it when he needed it on the last batter, but he got it on that one. 2-2 is the count. And a line drive to the right center gap is going to bring in 2.
1 run will score. 2 runs will score.
So 2-run score there,
Brings up number
giving the lead
Brooks.
for Stevens 3-0. Mason Brooks now up to bat. Pickoff attempt not in time. Mason Brooks now up to bat. Jackson Dow on deck. 1 out, 1 on. Swing on and miss. Bottom fell out of that pitch. Up and out of the zone, 1-1. Pickoff attempt not in time. Good execution, just not quite enough space by the runner. Ball down on dirt. Pass ball gets past Kell. Runner was going anyway. So he's into second without a throw. Pitch is outside, 3-1 now. To Brooks. Outside pitch is fouled back. Way out of play here. Full count now. Outside for ball 4.
Ball 4, Brooks walks. Now batting number 21, Jackson Dial.
Dow swings and misses. He struck out the last time. Had 2 runners on. He begins this at bat behind 0-1. Nice stop by catcher Kell. That pitch is low and outside. Slider drops in on the zone there for strike 2 looking. Miller ahead on the count now, 1-2. Just misses. Dial was thinking about it. Just dropped out of the zone a little too early. 2-2 is the count to Dial. I think Miller tries to go back to that breaking ball and does not break enough.
Full count.
So full count again. Dow being very patient this at bat. And Miller misses the outside corner.
Dial walks, loading the
He's
bases.
going to load the bases up.
Number 1, Colton Moreland.
Colt Morling now up to bat. Just up a little bit for ball 1. That one catches the corner. Strike 1. 2-1 now to Morlang. Luke Hanslick on deck. Fouls that one back. Corners are in. Middle infield is in double play depth. There's a force out at all bases, all 4 bases. Miller can get a ground ball to one of his fellow teammates. Should be able to get one at any base, the closest base, and maybe a double play. That one's up out of the zone, so full count again.
Full count, 1 out.
Swung on to Bryson Heron, off the glove. That's E6. And that's going to allow 2 runs to come in.
The shortstop scores 2. Runners on first and second. For number 13, Luke Hanslick.
First and second, force is still on for Luke Hanslick. So Miller got the ground ball he needed, was not able to execute on the infield. So starting off with Hanslick here with a strike, 2 strikes now as he follows that one back. Hanslick behind now, 0-2. 1 out. In the top of the second here. That one's going to be jammed to left field. Jaron Andrzejewski hauls it in. Holds the runners.
Towards the out, 2 outs. Now batting number 3, Ethan Wilson.
Ethan Wilson now up to bat. And that catches the corner. Inside corner this time. He's been working the outside corner this inning. Now he's gone back to the inside corner, which worked well for him in the first inning. That one's down low. Even the count to 1-1. No chance for Kell to stop that one, as that was in the middle of the batter's box. Runners advance 90 feet, so runners at second and third here for Wilson. Wilson led off this inning. Cal able to knock that down and keep it close enough to keep the runners from advancing. But Miller's behind now, 3-1 to Wilson. Tries to come back to the inside corner. Is a little bit too far inside. He's going to walk Wilson for the second time this inning. Loads the bases up.
Loading the bases for number 18, Tristan Nelson.
Tristan Nelson up to bat now. 2 outs. Swung on the first pitch. Nelson behind on that one, and he hits it off the end of the bat right to the first base dugout. Swung on to Jack Knutson, picks it up off the hop, makes a throw over to Dalen DeShock to get the third out of the inning.
5-run score for the Raiders.
5-run score for the Raiders. Scoopers still looking for the first hit as they come up the bat here in the bottom of the second. You'll be hearing the boys from KBHB when we come back.
The clubhouse is... The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball, and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning
On
ahead,
here on the Big 81 here, coming up at the top of the hour, currently on the game. Change your app in Live Ticket TV. 5-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens. Leadoff batter here for the second. Bottom of the second inning for the Scoops will be Kel Sundstrom. He's a left-handed hitter, and from what we hear, just a freshman on the Scooper lineup.
Luke Hanslick pitching for Rapid City Stevens.
And what do you got for the batting order for Kel Sundstrom, my friend?
Got Dalen DeShock on deck.
Okay.
Jack Knutson in the hole. Then we've got Yaden Miller, Jaron Andrzejewski, and to round out the lineup in the 9 slot is Carter Williams.
Okay.
First pitch ball by Hanslick. Second pitch strike.
So the even count here, 1-1, 1 ball, 1 strike for Sundstrom.
Scoopers went down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the first.
And he'll bloop that one right to the Scooper dugout. One and 2 the count for Kel Sundstrom, who is catching today for the Sturgis Scoops. And this one up high for ball 2, and that'll even up the count. Scoopers will have a tough doubleheader coming up on Wednesday here at Strongfield. The Gillette team comes to town.
Yeah, they've got some tough ones. This doubleheader and then Gillette.
And then Douglas still to come next Sunday.
Yeah, the Gillette games don't count against against the Scoopers for point standings.
Correct.
I was just looking at that too, and they will update it, it looks like, tomorrow. So the Scoopers at 13 right now. If they can win one of these 2 games, it would be real big for them.
Help, yep.
They've got some wins under their belt since the poll was out last week, so they may jump up a little bit, maybe around number 10, 11. Dylan DeShock at the plate now for the Scoops.
We'll take this one down low for ball 1. One away here in the bottom of the second inning. Yeah, postseason starts here in a couple weeks, so
yeah, right around the corner.
And that one in there for a strike, and that'll even up the count 1-1.
I was looking at the calendar today, and yeah, this next week is a full week, but the following week I'm gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to go to my aunt's funeral.
That one in there for a strike, 1 and 2 the count.
So we'll have to see about a postseason matchup for the Scoops and when that's going to take place. Hopefully make the postseason.
One and 2 for DeShock, and he'll swing and foul this one deep right field, and the wind will take it one off the metal roof of the storage house over there, and it started headed toward Borough Park Road, but I think it got stuck in the grass. Count stays 1 and 2 to DeShock fouled that one off. Next pitch, swings, and he chops it off his foot for a foul ball.
Thought I might have enough energy today to jump on my mountain bike and go for a ride, but then I found the couch.
Uh-huh.
I closed my eyes for a minute. Next thing I know, oh, man.
Well, and we're at that time of the year when there's
Snoozing.
not much sports on TV unless you want to watch golf or
I was watching
baseball.
it. Yeah, golf, and golf put me to sleep.
I imagine so. This one up high, and boy, it just hangs up
wow.
there in the wind.
Tough play.
And it is caught.
Yeah, pitcher Luke Hanslick
All
made
of
the catch.
that one in, yep.
That one started off straight above the pitcher's mound, and then it drifted almost to the first baseline because of the wind.
And he's able to rein it in for out number 2. The bases stay empty here, so now Jack Knutson will come to the plate.
I'll take a look at some batting stats here. Jack Knutson hitting 200 this season.
He swings on the first pitch, sends that one out left field, and that is caught cleanly out there. And that's the way the bottom half of the second inning ends. So 2 innings in the books. Rapid City Stevens leads by the score of 5-0.
Your baby deserves a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more.
Stevens with a 5-0 lead. As coming to the plate now for Rapid City Stevens will be number 5, Will Waddell. 8th in the batting order for Rapid City Stevens. Back on the pitcher's mound, Yaden Miller for the Scoops. That pitch is down low for ball 1.
Will Waddell walked and scored. Top of the second inning. Bless you, Gary.
Thank you. 1 ball, no strikes, and that one is off the catcher's mitt. Goes flying behind him.
We'll probably start getting into allergy season here pretty quick.
I think we're already there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Once you start seeing that nice film of pollen on your windshield,
yeah.
It's coming.
Up count 3-0 for Waddell. Second pitch on the way, and he'll take that one in there for a strike, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good pitch. Saw yesterday that Aaron Judge for the Yankees got ejected. Oh, good pitch.
That'll make it a full count, 3-2. What did he do to get ejected? Did he yell at the umpire?
Yeah, he was arguing
That'll do it.
Arguing a called third strike, but not really like vehemently arguing, but he said something on his way away from the plate, and umpire didn't like it.
That one down low for ball 4, so Waddell gets on base. Now Brody Thompson will come to the plate. I believe he and Beer will be on deck, yep.
It's walk number 7 so far for Yaden Miller.
This one up high for ball 1.
Couple of strikeouts for Yaden back in the first inning.
Big swing on this one. This one's deep center field. And that one is caught out there for the out. Will be out number 1.
Xander Heller in center field for the Scoops.
Now Ian Beer comes to the top of the batting order for Rapid City Stevens.
Yaden Miller up to pitch number 83.
And they'll throw to first.
Feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Advertising could be...
Count will be 0-1 for Ian Beer. This is when Stevens started putting runners on base here back in the top of the second inning. in the top of the third now. Beer will swing. That's going to get into right field. It'll skip a few times. That's going to be a base hit for him. Advance Waddell on to second. Beer on first with the hit. And Mason Brooks will come to the plate now.
The last poll that we had back on April 29th, Rapid City Stevens at number 3. Harrisburg at number 2, Brandon Valley at number 1. They're all pretty similar in records. Stevens a couple of power points behind Harrisburg and Brandon Valley.
Stevens will foul this one back. Mason Brooks at the plate, and that'll be strike one for him. Count 0-1 with runners on first and second, one out here in the top of the third inning.
And looking at...
It's a chopper, and that'll get picked up by the shortstop. Toss it to first. They'll try for the double. Oh, they got it.
Nice double play.
And that'll wrap up the top of the third inning. So great defensive play by the Scoopers. Get him out of the top of the third inning. And it'll be 5-0. Stevens will head to the bottom of the third.
Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their number one priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who...
Scoopers hoping to get some runs in here as they were able to hold Stevens scoreless with a nice double play to wrap up the top of the third inning.
Yaden Miller hitting 176 this season.
And that one outside the strike zone for ball one.
Interesting, we don't see Bo or Jake Peters in the lineup here for game one.
Yeah. And that one inside for ball two. So Hanslick is back on the mound for Rapid City Stevens. Pitch coming. Oh, check swing. Got him in there for a strike. Count will go 2-1.
We're making some plans right now to spend Memorial Day weekend up at Cheyenne Crossing. Wiki Up Village.
Yeah. And that one ball three now. 3-1 the count.
I'm going to celebrate my oldest daughter's. Can you believe Allie is 30?
No, I cannot believe that.
She will be 30 here in a couple weeks.
30 years, wow.
Yeah, that makes me feel kind of old. Kind of ancient.
That's ball four. So Yaden Miller has the leadoff walk here. And now Jaron Andrzejewski will come to the plate.
First base on balls for pitcher Luke Hanslick. Hanslick has one strikeout. Andrzejewski hasn't gotten a hit yet this season. He hasn't gotten a lot of playing time. We've seen him on base doing some pinch running, and speaking of that,
Brody Royer will pinch run here, yeah.
To fill in for Yaden Miller, who's pitching. Andrzejewski takes the first pitch right down the middle for a strike.
So 0-1 the count with Miller on, well, actually make that a Royer on first now. Pinch running for Miller. Here's the pitch, and this one up high. They're going to throw to first, try to tag him up, and Royer gets back.
Hanslick up to 33 pitches for Rapid City Stevens.
Andrzejewski goes around swinging on that one for strike 2. So 1-2 the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that's a strikeout.
Nice
Yep,
pitch.
got him.
Gary and I talking before we went on the air about our governor, Kristi Noem, on Face the
She was
Nation
on
this
Face
morning.
the Nation today.
National television, plugging her new book,
Yep.
knowing that she would face some pretty tough questions, and she did. Did
Well,
she answer those questions?
She didn't answer them directly, no.
That's politics.
She kind of danced around them.
Sure.
Here's the pitch up high, and that is ball 1. At the plate for the Scoops, number 17, Carter Williams. He'll round out the batting order for Sturgis.
Brody Royer at first, the first scooper to get on base.
And that one in there for a strike. Good pitch, and that'll even things up here, 1-1.
Here in the third inning, it's been tough for the Scoopers to just get anyone on base.
Big swing on that one. That's a fair ball, I think.
Yep, it is.
Oh,
See if
they turned it on first, though. Yep.
Wow. Excellent.
Great job by the Stevens Raiders. They're able to tag out Carter Williams.
Jackson Dial at first base knocked the ball down with his glove, and he had to chase it down the foul line, got to it, and, man, pitcher Luke
just
Hanslick
outran him. Yep.
Yeah, pitcher Luke Hanslick ran over, sprinted, caught it, stepped on first. Heck of a play.
So 2 away. And now we're back to the top of the batting order for the Scoopers. Big swing and a miss here. This is Bryce and Heron.
Yeah, the Stevens defense is stout.
They are.
I mean, they just position themselves really well.
And this one outside for ball 1, and that'll even up the count, 1-1.
And that kind of tells you what kind of baseball talent is in the city of Rapid City.
Yep.
If these kids can't play on post 22 or 320.
Correct.
So those two squads, be interesting to see what they look like this year.
Even count, 1-1. This one swung up high. And this one should be caught for out number 3. It is. And that's the way the third inning ends. It's a 5-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens.
Treat you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball, and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When you ask
KBHP listeners, thanks for joining us today.
Jackson Dial at the plate as Stevens is back up to bat. We're just starting the top of the 4th. This one is blooped high and in foul territory. To catch our listeners up here on the radio, it's a 5-0 lead. Stevens scored all 5 of their runs in a second inning streak. They've been scoreless the rest of the way. Now we're at the top of the 4th. Starting pitcher Aidan Miller is into his 4th inning of work.
Yeah, he's at 88 pitches right now, so we do see some action in the Scooper bullpen.
This one is hit into center field, and the wind is blowing against it, and that will be fielded. No, it's dropped. It's dropped, and that's going to be a base hit. Looked like he had it, and then all of a sudden it just popped out of his mitt.
Jackson Dial with a blast to center field, and that's Xander Heller out in center field for the Scoops.
Yeah, he had it, and then it just popped out of his mitt.
Pretty routine play. I mean, not as routine as it is on a calm night because this wind is whipping pretty good.
It is, and it's coming right against the batters. So
any long blast will probably be held back
a little bit,
by the wind.
This one is high up in the air. The wind is blowing it back into the infield.
Oh, trouble.
And that is caught for out number 1.
Yeah,
that's out number 2, excuse me.
First base, second base, pitcher all converging on that ball, but first baseman Dalen DeShock comes up with the catch.
You know what? They got Dial out at first base too.
Did
so
they?
The Scoopers just pulled a double. Yep.
Wow.
So they caught that one. Dial thought he was going to drop, and he got tagged out at first. Swing and a miss there. Up to bat now, Luke Hanslick for the Stevens Raiders with 2 away.
Luke pitching for the Raiders today. He's 0 for 2 at the plate.
Big swing there. That's going to drop for a base hit between center and right field, and it got away from the right fielder.
Took a bad bounce.
Yep, and they're going to have a double here. And Hanslick is going to turn this into a triple. Yep, he sure is. And he gets there.
He's got speed.
Wow.
Yeah, that ball hit something.
Yeah, misplayed out there, I think.
Hit something out in right center, and it bounced to the right and out of the reach of Carter Williams in right field. He got to it, but then seemed like he had trouble picking it up. Hanslick saw that too, and he took third.
So Ethan Wilson now comes to the plate.
Triple by Luke Hanslick.
2 away. See if the Scoopers get out of trouble here. That one's fouled. And boy, the wind, when those go up foul, they get blown all the way to ball. That one's headed to Ballpark Road.
I might have to take my doggies
you
out
and Bella
there.
might find that one tomorrow morning, unless somebody finds it first. That one in there for a strike, and the count 0-2 for Ethan Wilson. Hanslick is on third. Trying to make it 6-0, Stevens, if he can get there. That one's behind. Oh, and it was hit by pitch. At least I thought it went off his back. Nope, he's going to stay at the plate, so it was just a poorly thrown pitch. And the score comes in. Hanslick makes it 6-0. Yeah, I thought that one went off Wilson's back. And that one is down low for ball 2, so that'll even the count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one is going to get picked up by the third baseman. Oh, my, the wind took that one way over the head of the first baseman. And Wilson's going to make this a double off the errant throw. Uh-oh, that ball's going to trickle to third base, and taking third base is Ethan Wilson. So Wilson, what should have been a single, turns it into a triple off a couple of throwing errors by the Scoops.
Yeah, really should have been out at first.
Yeah.
But, Jack Knutson misplayed it at third base and then threw it over the head of his first baseman. And
yeah, he wasn't just over the head. It was soaring. It was 5-6 feet over his head. Yeah,
comedy of errors on that play, for sure. Keystone Cops action on that
kind of
one.
was, yeah. So this is Tristan Nelson, I do believe. And this one's going to drop in left field. Another run scores. It's 7-0 now, Stevens.
Base it, left field, scores a run for the Raiders.
So we're at this is the lineup. This is the heart of the lineup where Stevens did all their damage in the second inning.
Yeah, this is, batters 6, 7, 8, 9. Usually the weakest part of a team's batting order, but Stevens pretty solid from top to bottom.
Nelson on first, Waddell up to bat, takes this one up high for ball one. Seven 0 lead for Rapid City Stevens. Here's the pitch. This one's up high and inside, ball 2, so 2-0 goes the count.
We had a couple of games canceled Friday night.
Yeah, we
postponed.
were hoping to get Douglas in, but it was too cold.
Yeah, that temperature dipping down in the 30s.
Yeah. That one's blooped. Picked up by, right through the wickets of the shortstop. Runners on first and second now. So Scoopers again with a chance to get out of the top of the inning here. And it went right through the wickets of the shortstop. Number 2 out there for the Sturgis Scoopers, Bryson Herron. Just couldn't get a handle on it.
Stevens 2-out rally going on here.
Yep.
Just need a few more runs, and they could 10-run the Scoops here in Game 1.
And that one is in there for a strike. To the plate now, number 14, and this is Dane Sullivan pinch hitting for the Stevens Raiders for Brody Thompson. And he takes this one down low, and here comes the stolen base. So now a runner on third for Rapid City Stevens, runner on first. Corners are loaded up here at the baseball diamond for Rapid City Stevens. Big swing on this one. That may drop. Let's see. Back. That is caught out there in right field, and that'll be out number 3. Stevens adds 2, though, top of the 4th, and they lead 7-0 when we return. Bottom half of the inning coming up. This is Scooper Baseball on the Big 81.
Hills Surgical Hospital. You ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Sturgis Scooper Baseball on a Sunday afternoon comes your way here on the Big 81, KBHB. Glad you're with us here, the home of Sturgis Scooper Sports. We're on the live ticket TV video today and also on the Game Changer app, so glad you're with us here. It's it's not breezy, it's windy here today. It's really whipping out of the southeast today, right across the baseball field. First pitch there by Hanslick is in there for a strike. Leadoff batter here for the bottom half of the inning for the Sturgis Scoopers will be number 12, Xander Heller.
Xander coming into this game hitting .375 on the season.
And he swings on that one. 0-2 goes the count. .02 pitch coming. This one is close. Just a little up high for ball 1-2. So you worked the Jeff Smith Memorial Track Meet.
That I did.
Another successful year, I hear, this year.
Yep. A lot of kids, great weather, a lot of volunteers, give a lot of time to that track meet.
And that one's popped right to the third baseman, and he snatches it out of midair for out number 1.
Had a good conversation with Scooper legendary wrestling coach Steve Kessler.
Mm-hmm.
He was working at the starting line with me along with Jennifer Lofton, and Steve knew Jeff Smith back in the day, and he was good friends with them in middle school, and Jeff died in 1982.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was a car accident. Jeff died, or a motorcycle accident. I can't remember which one, but Steve and Jeff were good buds, so Steve had some memories he shared with me of Jeff Smith, and I think he said that Jeff spent the night with him at his house the weekend before he passed, and they got in trouble late at night. Steve's mom was yelling at him for making too much noise, and I thought that was kind of a cool anecdote.
1 ball, no strikes. For number 11, Dylan Christensen at the plate for the Scoops.
Dylan comes into this game hitting .360. He's 0 for 1 today.
And he'll take this one down low, ball 2. So 2-0, 1 away, bottom of the 4th.
But Sean Meckling from Sturgis, she organizes it every year and has for several years now, and reaches out to people to help work it, and I just can never tell her no.
That one in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Did Dr. Barry Furs do the PA?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's so good at that.
He's been doing it many, many years.
He has, yep.
Big swing, and that one chopped to the third baseman, but it gets by him, and that's going to be a base hit. So Dylan Christensen's going to get on base for the Scoops.
First hit for the Scoops. Yeah, just everybody from the starting line crews to the crews working the hurdles to the field events like shot put and discus. There was a slight little mishap in the shot put pit. Yeah, one of the workers got hit in the ankle by a shot.
I hope it didn't break his ankle.
Don't know for sure.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
It will, though.
Won't want to give any names out. Don't want to violate
of course not.
any
HIPAA rules.
Any HIPAA.
No HIPAA violations.
That person was taken to the ER, and I haven't heard what the outcome was.
That one in there for a ball. That one just inside for ball 1.
Just like I said, middle schoolers, kind of some of them on a different planet, and this kid just threw his shot and I guess wasn't looking downrange.
They come from Mars and Venus, huh?
Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes.
Some great kids.
That one is in there for a strike. That'll even up the count 1-1. Kel Sundstrom at the plate for the Scoops.
Yeah, Cal catching today for the Scoopers. And, you expect the kids at the track meet to know what you're talking about when you say you're in Heat 2, Lane 3.
Uh-huh.
Man, this
Not
kid...
so much, huh?
No.
Foul back for strike 2.
This one young kid, just a dumbfounded look on his face when I told him that. And we had to walk him over to the lane and say, okay, you're in race number 2, and you're in this lane. Poor kid.
Yeah.
Might have been his,
Could have been his first year in track.
I think it was.
Yeah. They will chase back Christensen to first base, and he gets back safely with the count 1-2.
But highly entertaining. A little tired of the same questions all day, but...
And then you ended up at SBC last night, not because of the track meet. Well, maybe a little bit, but you had a wedding party, I guess.
Yeah, bridal shower for Megan.
Whoa! What are you doing at a bridal shower?
Men were invited.
Oh, okay.
Men were invited.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Megan Lang.
2-2. That ball fouled back. It'll stay 2-2 for Sundstrom.
Yeah, it was Megan Lang and Kurt and Marianne Lang's daughter who went to high school with Allie. So Megan's 30, and I'm like, wow.
Kurt's brother
Clay
used to live next door to us, right across the street.
Yeah, legendary Newell family. So, Kurt and Clay, both Newell legends.
Whoa, that one went screaming.
Screamer.
Just to our left here.
Had a good chat with both of those guys. And
haven't seen Clay for a while. I seen Cindy walk in the other day, but
yep, Clay looks good. Good. Looks like Clay.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I think he's retired, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe he is, yeah.
From the post office after many, many years.
Good pitch.
That'll make it a strikeout, and that is out number 2. So Dalen DeShock will come to the plate now.
Dalen hitting .273 on the season. Kurt about to retire from the post office as well.
Yep.
I just spoke with him.
I mailed a couple of packages with him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
he's still there.
He's got, I think days or weeks left.
Oh,
from
so
what
he's
he told
closing
me.
in.
He's closing
in.
He's
good. He deserves it.
Yep, been there a long time.
Christensen has a dive back to first.
And it was funny. We talked to Megan about Kurt and his career in the post office, and she was reciting all this information, and then she asked Marianne, and she said, no, none of that is true.
What a catch by the shortstop.
Wow.
And the throw to first is there. So the Scoopers get Christensen on base, but that's it. And it stays 7-0. We head to the top of the 5th in 60. This is Scooper Baseball on the Big 81.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their #1 priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball, and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Scooper Baseball coming your way on a Sunday afternoon. A 7-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens and a new pitcher.
Yeah, we've got Aiden Wood, the birthday boy. He's celebrating his birthday today, and he will step in for Yaden Miller, who hit the 105 pitch limit. He hit his pitch count. So Yaden leaves after 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 7 runs, walked 7, struck out 2. So Aiden Wood going to come in and try to hold the Stevens Raiders back from a possible mercy rule ending here.
If they can put 3 on the board, they'll do just that, heading into the bottom of the 5th. Leadoff batter will be number 7, Ian Beer, for Rapid City Stevens. He represents the top of the batting order for Rapid City Stevens.
He's having a good game. He's 2 for 2 at the plate. He's got 2 RBIs, scored 1 run. Just a solid leadoff hitter for the Stevens Raiders.
Now pitching for the Scoopers, number 6, Brand Matthews.
Oh, they're going to have Matthews out there in number 6 tonight.
Okay.
He's 6. He should be in 16.
Yeah.
But I think it's 6.
Yeah, it didn't look like Aiden Wood when I looked through my binos, but
so it's Brand Matthews wearing a different number tonight. That one is popped out towards Ballpark Road.
Yep, different jersey number.
Yep.
Threw me off.
And big swing and a miss there for strike 2.
I should have known by the hair. He's got a nice lock of hair hanging out of the back of his hat. I've got hair envy because I used to have hair like that at one time.
Sure, absolutely.
Back when I had to use a lot of hair product.
That one outside for ball one.
To keep it under control.
Kind
of like the feathered hair you had in that one picture you sent me.
Yep.
I had feathered hair as well.
That's just the way it was back then. Ball two, even count, 2-2.
It may look dumb now, but back then it looked normal. So my kids will say, wow. I'm like, hey, we looked normal back then.
That one is struck and picked up by the shortstop. Can they turn it in time? No, they did. They got it there.
Ian Beer can't believe the call, and I'm a little shocked by it, too. It looked like he beat that throw, but Ian Beer called out at first. Good throw by shortstop Bryson Herron for the Scoops.
And one away, and that will send to the plate now Mason Brooks. And Brooks chops that one. It's a short one, picked up by the pitcher. They will throw it to first. Did they get it there?
Ooh,
they did.
Mason Brooks takes a tumble.
He did take a tumble as he went over first base.
Brad Matthews, a little trouble picking that ball up. He tried to barehand it and took a couple of stabs at it, and I thought Brooks might beat that throw, but he got him.
So two away. Jackson Dial will come to the plate. Oop, that one behind Dial for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0 the count. This one outside and low for ball two.
Got to pull out my broadcast gloves.
Yeah, it is getting a little chilly. The wind is what's making it chilly. Yeah,
it does. It feels good. I mean, if you're in the sun, I bet it feels really good. Up here, it's kind of cool.
And he strokes that one into right field. And getting underneath it for out number 3. It's 3 up, 3 down, except for the Scoopers still losing 7-0 here. We'll see what they can do as we head to the bottom of the 5th. This is Scooper Baseball on the Big 81 KBH.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their number one priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
When you ask for Black Hills...
Hanslick now at 62 pitches. Pretty efficient so far for Hanslick.
So 2 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And this one down low for ball 1. To the plate now, Jaron Andrzejewski.
You know, Game Changer still has Stevens with a no-hitter, even though I thought that Dylan Christensen hit. Didn't think that'd be scored as an error to Stevens, but it looks like it was.
That one in there for a strike. That'll even up the count here, 1-1.
I guess the scorekeeper thought it was one of those balls that was playable.
Yep, must have been.
Could have been played.
And that one will foul out into far right field. And the count goes 1-2.
I don't think we've ever seen a car get hit driving down Ballpark
Not that
Road
we
yet.
know of anyway.
No.
This one up high for ball 2. That'll even the count, 2 apiece.
There's probably been some close calls.
I'm sure there have, yeah. So 2-2 the count. That one in there for a strike, and that's a strikeout. Oh, it's a quick bottom of the 5th inning for the Scoopers. We'll head to the top of the 6th, and it remains a 7-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens.
You ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball, and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Give us a call and have lunch or dinner at the Oasis Kitchen across from the Hotel Sturgis on Main Street. Call 605-342-9809.
The Big 81, KBHB Sturgis. And now online at kbhbradio.com.
Top of the 6th inning we go. It's a 7-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens.
Did you see me playing the air drums?
I've seen you playing the air drums and the air guitar.
That's a great song for air drums.
You bet.
Usually if someone's near me, I'll play drums on people. That's better than air drums.
You'll play it on their head.
Yeah.
Yes, of course you will.
It's usually
You've
someone
done that to me at a basketball game once or twice or 3 times.
Usually it's someone I know.
Colton Morlang.
If I don't know them and
take strike 1 from Matthews.
I might get air drums played on my face.
Yeah, you might. And he swings and he pops this one right field. That is going to drop fair. Yep, and that's going to go all the way to the fence. And he's going to turn this into a triple, I think.
Yeah, that ball pushed by the wind.
Yep. And he does make it a triple, so Colton Morlang with a lead-off triple here.
Looked like Dalen DeShock, as soon as that ball came off the bat, moved to his right, and that ball got pushed. It might have started to his right, but it sure ended up way to his left, just down that first base foul line.
And that will bring Luke Hanslick. And again, this is the heart of the order where Stevens has done most of their damage, right in the heart of the order.
You're right.
When they're ball one.
This part of the order has been kind of devastating.
It has.
To the Scoops.
Yep, they've done a lot here for the Stevens Raiders.
5 of the 7 runs have come in the bottom part of the order for Stevens.
And that one fouled back. Yeah, the wind, boy, when they foul those back, the wind really just takes those.
I thought about going to Newell to play golf today, but when this wind picked up, it's...
Well, I'm glad you didn't, because then I wouldn't have had you for baseball.
No, I would have
you would have been back in time?
I kind of expected us to do at least one game tonight.
Yep. 1-1. That one has popped up. That's going to drift foul thanks to the wind.
But the wind out there at that Prairie golf course would have been... Ooh, especially for my first golf round of the year, it might have just...
That would have been tough to keep your golf ball in check, huh?
My clubs might have ended up in the golf course lake.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would have had a pretty miserable time for my first round of the year.
1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch, and he chops this one. That's fair ball. They're going to try and get that to first base, and they do. They get the out, but the run scores as Morlang comes home. And it is 8-0, so fielder's choice at first base. Morlang scores. And that will bring Ethan Wilson to the plate for Rapid City Stevens.
It's a nice play by Jack Knutson.
That was.
Really didn't have a chance to get Morlang at home plate, so took the right choice.
Here's the pitch, and this one inside for ball 1. Scoopers' next games and next broadcast here on the Big 81. Wednesday evening, we have Gillette coming to town. Scoopers won't get any points because it's not a South Dakota team, of course, and that one fouled back towards Ballpark Road. There are going to be a lot of baseballs out there on Ballpark Road tonight.
Looking at the weather coming up, Wednesday shows rain.
Yeah, there's a chance of rain all week.
Rain and a high of 47 Wednesday.
We may not get those games in. We'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wednesday, Thursday both look pretty wet.
Yep.
Windy again Tuesday. Next weekend, looks like low to mid-60s, at least right now.
They said it was going to be a cooler than average May, and so far they've been right on.
Yep.
2 balls and a strike. Make that 3 balls now on that last pitch. Now it's 3-1 for Wilson. 1 away, an 8-0 lead for Stevens. And that one's a chopper. Playable, picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first is there. Out number 2. And interestingly enough, the Scoopers have had no trouble getting the first and second out. It's the rallies that have been happening on 2 outs here that has Stevens there strong with 2 outs on the board. And now here comes number 18 to the plate, Tristan Nelson.
And Nelson with a single his last time up, but it turned into a triple after some poor throws by the Scooper defense.
And he swings and fouls that one off. 4 strike 1, 0-1 the count. So we'll transition into Legion ball after this month. We don't have much intel on the Titans yet. We're not sure who's coming back to play this year.
Yeah. I think as long as you are under the age of 19, is that right?
I think it's 18 or 19, yeah.
As long as you're 18, not quite 19, you can play Legion ball. So we might have some graduates coming back from last season, which always good to see them come back.
0-2 the count. And he chases that one. And that's caught by the second baseman. So the Stevens Raiders add a run, but the score stays 8-0. And the Scoopers will head to the bottom of the 6th inning when we return.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When you ask for Black Hills...
8-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
I was wrong on the age limit for American Legion.
So what is it?
You can be 19.
Okay.
There's a chart that showed if you were born in 2004, you cannot play in Senior Legion.
Got it.
So a Legion, yeah, age 13 through 19 for Junior and Senior Legion.
Okay. Up to bat for the Scoopers is number 17, Carter Williams.
So, Gary, you're ineligible for Legion ball.
Unfortunately, not by much. Just ineligible.
By 30-plus years.
1 strike as Williams goes around on that one.
Senior Citizen Legion ball.
There you go. That was a little hopper picked up by the pitcher, thrown to first base in time, and that is out number 1. So Bryson Herron will come to the plate now for Sturgis. I wonder if they have a Senior Citizen Legion program.
Yeah, I would have an ambulance standing by, an AED in the dugout.
Not if you're in shape. You're in shape. You would do well.
Yeah, just running between
They'd
bases.
have to put me out there in right field.
I feel good except for knees. Knees and knees. Both knees.
And getting jammed up, fouling that into the fence is Herron for strike 1.
Scoopers really need to get some runners on here.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking coming here that we might see some small ball just because of that wind.
And we really haven't seen it, though, have we?
No, we haven't.
And that one outside for ball 1. That'll even the count 1-1.
And we would see Coach Wade Huntington do that from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen Coach Rodriguez do it from time to time.
Even count. That's a shot slapped to the shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, and they turn out number 2. So 2 away. And Xander Heller will come to the plate.
Number 12, Xander Heller.
I've always said it would be fun to step in the batter's box against some of these, pitchers here or Legion pitchers, just to see if I could actually get some contact. Probably not.
That one down low and outside, ball 1.
I would like to
You'd go around on your swing after the catcher had in his mitt for 4 seconds.
Probably. Your brain tells you you're still able to, and your body goes, no, you're not.
Outside.
There's a little disconnect there between the brain and the body.
2-0 the count. 2 balls, no strikes.
Xander hitting .375 this season. Ooh.
Oh, and that's a hit by pitch.
That's a way to get on base.
Yeah, and Heller gets on base courtesy of the hit by pitch, and that will bring to the plate Dylan Christensen with 2 out.
Kind of a painful way to get on base.
It sure is.
That's 75 pitches for Luke Hanslick.
And for him to only have 75 pitches here in the bottom of the sixth inning, he's had a pretty good game.
That's very efficient. You know, 10 to 12 pitches per inning.
Mm-hmm. That one is stroked into center field. That should be an easy catch out there, and it is for out number 3. So the Scoopers strand one after it gets on base on a hit by pitch, and nothing else happens for the Scoopers here. In the bottom of the 6th, we head to the top of the 7th at 8-0 lead for Rapid City Stevens.
Hospital. You ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Scoopers will have some catching up to do here at the bottom of the inning. Stevens will send to the plate here. The leadoff batter will be Will Waddell, number 5. And Brant Matthews is back on the mound for the Scoops. And almost hit by pitch, just inside, ball 1. Brody Thompson on deck for Rapid City Stevens. Big go around there for strike 1, 1-1.
Got a couple of Snapchats from Tim Potts today.
He's still in France?
Oh, man, he's still on that boat on the Rhine River, sailing through Germany and France.
Mm-hmm.
And he was up in the
2 balls, 1 strike.
He was up in the pilot's cabin on the boat.
Oh.
The boat driver, I don't know what do you call that.
Captain, I suppose.
The boat captain. It was a young female, probably looked like she was in her 30s, explaining to Tim. Oh, that one hit down the left field line.
That'd be foul.
Explaining to Tim about they had to go into some locks like the Panama Canal.
Yep.
So it would lift the boat up and get it to a different part of the river. And I asked him, I said, so did she let you drive the boat there, Captain Kirk? And he said, she did. She let him pilot the boat a little bit. But she said, he said she was the youngest boat captain in the Viking fleet and the only female.
Oh, wow.
Said she was a lot of fun. I said, hey, Tim, do a story for the Black Hills
Pioneer.
Pioneer.
For the Pioneer, yes. Full count, 3-2. And for KBHB.
Yeah.
Big swing on this one, and the wind will slow it down a little bit in right field, and that'll be caught for out number 1. And that will bring to the plate now Brody Thompson.
Carter Williams out in right field for the Scoops. But, yeah, looks like Tim and Marcia having a great time.
That's what we want to hear. So Thompson will bat now for Stevens. They're up by 8 runs here in the top of the 7th, and he fouls that one down into the dirt for ball 1, or for strike 1, excuse me. The count 0-1 for Thompson. Swings on that one, and he fouls it into the fence.
Yeah, this is the kind of night where we could get a foul ball
It's
up here in the booth.
possible. They have really been screaming
that wind
coming this way.
Yeah, we could get something back here. I'm trying not to get distracted. keep my eye on the game.
Now that one's fouled back. Uh-oh, there's a car coming there. Oh, nope, it's not going to get the ballpark. It's going to bounce off the fence here. So the count stays 0-2 for Thompson. And he'll swing again, and he chased it and strikes out.
Good pitch by Matthews.
Yep. And that'll be 2 away.
Scoopers still hitless. Dylan Christensen's hit not ruled a hit. It was due to an error, so Scooper's going to try to make something happen in the bottom of the 7th. At least ruin Luke Hanslick's no-hitter.
Ian Beer steps to the plate. And he swings on the first pitch. This one into right field, and it's caught for the out. All right, last chance for the Scoopers. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Scoopers are down 8-0, and this is Scooper Baseball on the Big 81.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their number one priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball, and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Ooh. Yeah, you could see catcher Dane Sullivan throw that one out to second, just, warming up here between innings, and that ball went. It was like a curveball.
Like a curveball, yeah.
Curveball headed out to second base.
So Hanslick's is on the mound. He's going to try and finish this off for Rapid City Stevens in game number 1.
And Hanslick hoping to get a complete game no-hitter.
That's what he's hoping for. And he'll start off with the pitch, strike 1.
Kel Sundstrom at the plate for the Scoops.
He's a lefty.
He struck out his first 2 times up today.
And he swings on this one. This one is right field. And they'll get underneath that one for out number 1. Scoopers down to their final 2 outs. Dalen DeShock will bat next for the Scoopers. And we will have game 2 for you coming up here on the Big 81. So 1 away, Dalen DeShock to the plate. Scoopers down 8-0. And that pitch is down low for ball 1.
Dalen comes into today hitting .273. Looking to spoil Hanslick's possible no-hitter hitter bid.
Yeah. And he takes ball 2. So now the count 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one is up high for ball 3. So DeShock make it on base, courtesy of a walk here.
Hanslick only has 1 walk today. Got 5 strikeouts. Pitched pretty well.
That's in there for a strike. Count will go to 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch coming. That's a chopper. Right to Hanslick. Throw to first is there, and that is out number 2. And the Scoopers are down to their final out. Jack Knudsen will come to the plate. Pitch coming. And strike 1. Good pitch.
We talked about Hanslick's efficiency on the mound today. He's got 53 strikes in 82 pitches.
And that one is hit.
There,
there's
the no-hitter.
Yep, it's gone.
Jack Knudsen spoils the no-hitter. Yep. And, we always talk about it happens with 2 outs in the bottom half
of the last
7th
inning. Usually does, yep.
It's crazy how it happens. Even in the major leagues, it happens that way. That ball would have been tough for second baseman Will Waddell to make a play.
Yep.
Made a stab at it, but
that's a little dribbler. That's going to be another hit.
Oh.
And the Scoopers have loaded. Nope, but they're going to call it foul. Nope, that should be a fair ball, right? Nope, they're going to call it foul.
Must have hit
behind foul, in foul territory before it dribbled out.
It must have.
Into the infield, Brad Matthews at the plate. So Knudsen on first. This one up high for a ball. That'll even the count 1-1. Swing, and he'll foul. Whoa, that one just got over the fence and to the right of the press box here. Count 1-2 now for Matthews. Swing on that one and a strikeout, and that ends it. So except for one hit and another hit on an error, a pretty flawless game for Rapid City Stevens. And they will go on to win 8-0 here. Here's your final in Game 1. We'll wrap up the stats for you here in Game 1. Get you ready for Game 2, also coming up here in just a little bit. This is Scooper Baseball on the Big 81, KBHB.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved. Because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Advertising could be...
All right, game number 1 is in the books, and Rapid City Stevens shuts out the Sturgis Scoopers 8-0 is your final. And Terry Anderson has game number 1 stats. Go ahead, Terry.
Thank you, sir. Luke Hanslick gets the win for Rapid City Stevens. 88 pitches, 6 strikeouts. Let me check to make sure. I thought I had 7 up there, but looks like Luke Hanslick had, 6 strikeouts. Walked 1, gave up just 1 hit. That 1 hit was by Jack Knutson with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Just 1 out away from a no-hitter, but Jack Knutson foils it. Stevens with 6 hits. They left 7 on base, led by leadoff hitter Ian Beer. Ian was 2 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. Mason Brooks, Colton Morlang, Luke Hanslick, and Tristan Nelson each had a hit for Stevens. Morlang with 2 RBIs of his own. Just 1 hit for the Scoopers. That was Jack Knutson. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Scoopers left 4 on base, and the loss for the pitching loss goes to Yaden Miller. He threw 105 pitches, struck out 2, walked 7, and hit 1 by a pitch. So Scoopers fall 8-0 here to the Stevens Raiders in game 1 of a doubleheader.
All right, we're going to wrap up game 1. Game 2 is coming up here in about 10-15 minutes. We're going to get you to the top of the hour, and we'll get you a check on the latest world news. Then we're back here at Strong Field for game number 2. We'll wrap up game number 1. Rapid City Stevens gets the 8-0 win. And we'll see you back.
Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Whether you're pregnant or planning